keep the music playing.
Hey, everybody, it is Hump Day. That's right, it's Wednesday. And about 12 noon today, it'll be the downhill slide of the weekend. And that's what I like. I like a Wednesday downhill slide. We got a busy show this morning, lots of things to talk about, lots of great music for you. But first of all, let's check in with news and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs. One person is still in critical condition 3 days after police say they were hit by a drunk driver. Police say Sunday a high-speed crash happened in Waco near Burnett Avenue. According to a report, Miguel Perez Jr. was driving at a high speed while drunk. He attempted to change lanes, hitting another car, causing it to flip more than 270 feet into a person. 2 people in the rolled vehicle were injured, 1 critically. The pedestrian is in the hospital with both lungs collapsed. Perez was charged with intoxication, assault with a vehicle causing serious bodily injury, and collision involving serious bodily injury. Perez is out on bond. An alleged peeping Tom has now been arrested and charged in Bell County. 45-year-old James Grisham is charged with criminal trespassing. The Bell County Sheriff's Office began investigating reports of a man on private property and looking into the front windows of homes during the night. Grisham's bond was set at $10,000 with several conditions. Additional charges may still be filed. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs.
Good morning, Central Texas. As you head out the door on this Wednesday, June 18th, heat and humidity will be returning today. We're talking about temperatures in the low to mid-90s later this afternoon, heat index values in the upper 90s, lower triple digits. Now, despite the fact that we're going to be talking about heat and humidity so much over the course of the next 24 or 48 hours, we do still have some very low-end rain chances, about a 20% chance in our northern counties later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. The bulk of the activity, though, should be up in the Red River region. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist C.D. Finley.
Man, I'm so excited today. Pat Curry is going to be live in the studio here. I don't know, would you call this a studio, Kevin, or is this our makeshift studio?
Yeah, it's a on location.
I like that.
I love our hosts. Backyard.
Remote location, our mobile studio.
Yep, set up, tear down every single day.
Man, anyway, we're at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors: Jack of All Trades Employment Services, Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger Avenue, Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, my buddies over at Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue, and the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. You can't miss it. I got a brand new sponsor, and yesterday I did a little commercial, the first one for them, and I want to say again, welcome to Brazos Valley Tile Installation. But they do so much more than tile. They do remodels, bathroom, home. We're going to tell you all the scoop on that. Brazos Valley Tile Installations. Welcome aboard as a sponsor of the Zach Owens Show. But before we get into anything else, we got to kick it off the way we do every morning, and that's with our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's do it again so you get extra practice.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I love it. You know, we do the same pledge, the same national anthem for a week, and then we change out. So every week there's a new one that comes on. Maybe your kiddos, or maybe you have sang our national anthem and you've got it recorded, a video of it, or maybe you've got your kids. You know what I'd like to see? Maybe you, before school is out. Is school out officially?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we're good.
too bad. Maybe you've got a video of your kids doing the Pledge of Allegiance or something like that. Or maybe at home you got a couple of kiddos that want to do it, and you video it, send it in, and we'll play it back right here. Just send it in to me, to Rogue Media, to Kevin, anybody. We'll get that on. Just like we always request singers to come be on the show, we would love to have you sing our national anthem, record it, send it in, or the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, we found out that the National Hockey League Stanley Cup champion is the Florida, what are they?
Panthers.
The what?
Panthers.
No.
Yep. Yeah, there's actually Panthers in Florida.
Florida
That's actually a for real thing.
Panthers.
Yep.
What happened to the Carolina Panthers?
They are still in the NFL
They've
at the
got-
very bottom of the
They don't
NFL.
hit the same style puck, do they?
No.
Okay.
No.
So the Florida Panthers, you know, a few weeks ago, I found out that they even existed. I didn't even know the Florida had a hockey team, but They have now won it, 2 years in a row?
Back-to-back, making it to the final 3 years in a row, losing the first time. Yep.
With all that humidity, how do they get that ice to stay frozen? Who knows? Who knows, Clark? But anyway, they won, and they are the champions. Coming up tomorrow night, we'll find out if Oklahoma City are the champions, or will it be extended in the NBA playoffs between Oklahoma City and the Indiana Pacers? Why, Kevin, did they get the name Pacers?
What else is Indianapolis known for, do you think?
The Indianapolis 500.
There you go. Pace car.
Pace car.
Pacers, yep.
I got it. That's a good one. I like that.
Yep.
So that's coming up tomorrow night. And right around the corner, hard to believe, but NFL camps come in. And before you know it, we'll be seeing preseason football pop up on the screen. Excited to see the new Cowboys. They got a lot of new players, total new coaching staff, new attitude. Excited to see that. Excited to see what's going to happen with Aaron and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if you've been keeping up on Facebook and TikTok, but it seems like every day the character or the AI-generated picture of Aaron Rodgers gets older. His beard gets longer. Yesterday he was in a wheelchair throwing the ball. So I don't know how that's going to work out. You never know. That's a crazy mix-up over there. But anyway, excited. I'm excited for NFL, college football. Baylor Bears are picked to be pretty high up in college ball.
Yeah, their quarterback, Sawyer Robinson, is picked to be the top in the Big 12, I think. Top quarterback.
Excited about that. So anyway, football, UT football, all of them. It's just going to be an exciting football season, I believe. Local high school football, that is such a key, big part of us, our everyday life here in the state of Texas. So, Kevin, you want to give us any predictions on what's going to happen tomorrow night? Kind of a pre-prediction?
Well, the Pacers are waiting on an MRI for Tyrese Halliburton and his calf, and whether he can go or not, they typically will not do well without him.
Yeah. Have they said anything about it, about his injury yet?
It is a calf strain, so
Okay.
the MRI is kind of to determine how the extensiveness of that and whether he can go or not. He said if he can walk, he's going to play, which is good, but then it's got to be up to the medical staff out of there.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed for Kevin's team, the Indiana Pacers, to win tomorrow night. All right, big show this morning, Pat Curry. I'm excited to see Pat come in because I want to see. We had him on the show right after he was elected and was going off to his first big session. I want to see how he's aged, see if he's lost hair, maybe gotten a little bit grayer. You ever notice when you watch a president, when they become president, their hair is dark and thick, and when they leave office, it's thin. And anyway, I want to see that about Pat. He just got finished with his first big, all the bills and the sessions. And, you know, Governor Abbott just announced the slashing of property taxes. That's a huge thing here in the state of Texas, property taxes. We're going to talk to him about also, what is it? THC, is that what it is?
Yep, that's
they want to close down the stores and outlaw that and do this and that. We'll talk to him. Anyway, Pat Curry is going to come up in a bit. Patrick Shade is our musical guest. Be here at 9 o'clock to play some great live music. And I think he may bring his son with him. I think his son's name is Jett. So get ready for some great music in the 9 o'clock hour. Let's take a short commercial break, and we'll come back, and I'll tell you what today we're celebrating on this Wednesday. Coming up next.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Mike's Car Care provides honest and professional automotive repair and auto maintenance services to the people of Waco and surrounding areas. Come by and visit our clean and professional shop. Mike's Car Care, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located at 4715 Sanger Avenue. Call us at 254-732-1202 or visit us on the web at mikescarcarewaco.com.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusanes.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Big shout out, Stephanie Shavera, one of our musicians that was on the show here a while back, is watching. Hey, Stephanie. I think she's giving a shout out to Patrick. He'll be in at 9 o'clock to play some music. Remember, you can make comments while you watch the show there on YouTube. Just comment like you like my haircut this morning, or maybe good luck, Kevin, with the Pacers, or you suck. That's okay, right? We take criticism.
Yeah, we take criticism well.
Hey, we don't criticize our sponsors, though. Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. They are great people, great coffee. You can get a bag of beans, roasted beans, that you can grind up yourself. You can get it already ground. How about you stop in for a cup of coffee? How about homemade pastries, homemade bagels?
You know how hard it is to make a bagel?
I said that a while back when I found out they make their own bagels. That is an art.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's harder. It's maybe 3 times the process of making a donut.
Yeah, really yeasty, but not like all
you got to put it in water and do all this stuff. And anyway, that's very difficult. But they've got them. Be Kind Coffee, Washington Avenue. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 6 o'clock. Check them online. Be Kind Coffee Crew, CREW, BeKindCoffeeCrew.com. Be Kind Coffee, and tell them you heard about them right here. And thanks for sponsoring the Zach Owens Show. Today is Wednesday. Today is June the 18th. It is National Go Fishing Day. Do you like to fish, Kevin?
I've never gotten into fishing. Just too boring for me.
I like to fish if you're catching stuff. But right. I've been on a couple of outings, one to a area lake, a private lake, and then a couple of times out deep sea fishing in Costa Rica where you didn't catch anything and you just floundered around in a boat. Thank you.
I like
Flounder.
That one. Yep. Little dad
anyway,
joke there.
but I do like it. Maybe I'd like to go again. We went fishing about a year ago in Florida and had a great time. My son and I and my some other folks involved, future son-in-law, I guess you would say. Anyway, son-in-law, stepson-in-law. National Go Fishing Day. Get out and go fishing. Today is also International Sushi Day. I love sushi. And for all you folks that go, I'm not going to eat raw fish. Sushi is not all raw fish. A large majority is cooked. A large majority are vegetables, avocados, celery. What else goes in? Cucumbers.
Rice is obviously
carrots,
the staple. Seaweed.
A lot of vegetables. The rice, sushi, me likey sushi.
Pure deliciousness.
I like sushi. And there's two different. There's sashimi and what's the other one? Sashimi, anyway, one's cooked, one's uncooked. So enjoy International Sushi Day. International Picnic Day. Here's the deal. Go to the lake with a blanket and your picnic basket of sushi and enjoy a picnic and go fishing. Knock it all out in one time.
Why can't you go fishing and then eat the sushi that you
eat the fish for sushi? Hey, that's like going hunting and, getting a deer and then cooking it up.
That's right.
Sustainable Gastronomy Day. Gastro Day. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. I just read it.
What is that?
I don't know. Autistic Day. Autistic Day. Autism. And today is National Splurge Day. It's a day dedicated to indulging in treats or experiences guilt-free. Businesses often run promotions prompting playful splurging. National Splurge Day. Maybe you're on a diet, or maybe you're a diabetic and you're craving that piece of cake. It's okay. Just have a little bit of it, okay? Splurge. You're going to go buy maybe a new a purse. Splurge. Go a little bit more expensive today. It's your day, Splurge Day. That's the way it is today. On this Wednesday, the 18th of June, we've got a music video. We're going to play that for you right now. Back with Nashville Cat. Stick around.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zach Owens Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Lainey Wilson's exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum will open July 18th and run through June of 2026. It'll include stage clothes, the saddle Lainey used as a child, a program from her kindergarten graduation where she sang, and a journal she kept as a 16-year-old. Jelly Roll just made his mom's dream come true. She got to meet Post Malone. He even gave her a big hug. Post asked if her son bought her a house yet. She said yes, a very nice one. Finally, Dolly Parton will get an honorary Oscar, the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award, November 16th in Hollywood. They said for Dolly's unwavering dedication to charitable efforts. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zach Owen Show.
Thanks, Nashville Cat. One of my new sponsors, I got to tell you about them. That's Brazos Valley Tile Installations. Now, you think of tile installation, okay, I'm going to get tile in the bathroom, tile on the floor in the kitchen maybe, but they do so much more than that. My friend John Smith and the crew, they tile showers, all types of flooring, bathroom makeovers, kitchen remodels. That's the two, when it comes to remodeling, probably 12 years ago, I did bought a house, and it needed a total kitchen bath makeover, and reached out. Great job. Those are the two rooms that you usually do: the main bathroom, the ensuite, and the kitchen. Well, they can do it. Kitchen remodels, granite countertops. They can do painting, plumbing, and electrical service. Also, they're your one-stop shop. They can fix it all at Brazos Valley Tile Installation. So it's so much more than the title name says. Call John, over 28 years, locally owned and operated. Here's the number, 254-258-5254. 258-5254. All employees pass a strict background check. You can trust my friend John Smith and the crew right there at Brazos Valley Tile Installations. Tell them you heard about it here on the Zach Owen Show. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day. We got music from Patrick Shade coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. And speaking of music, I'm now booking into July. If you would like to get on the show for July, it is usually about 5 acoustic songs, and you're from 9 to 10 o'clock. You can pick Monday through Friday. Right now, I'm pretty wide open. I mean, I got some scattered dates that have already been locked in stone, but I'd love to get you on the show. Reach out to me, to Kevin, to Rogue Media, and say, I want to be on the show. I want to play some of my music. I want to get it exposed. One cool thing is we've had so many artists come do their show here on my show, and by the time the show is over, people are calling, reaching out, booking them for gigs they've got coming up. So it could do you some good if you're looking to get out there. So reach out to us. Love to get you booked up. I do have July 2nd and July 3rd open. That's what I'm trying to fill most of all right now. July 2nd, July 3rd. That is a Wednesday and a Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll do some more. Pat Curry's going to be coming in the door anytime to talk about what's going on in Austin with our government, our state government. So stick around.
Just use AmPace.
AmPace. Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files, remove malware and viruses, and protect your device. It also optimizes your Mac's hard disk, fixes disk permission issues, and cleans memory, all to boost your Mac's performance to the max. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It's all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic, which is really great for your baby's sensitive skin.
And it's made with Climatech, which regulates your baby's temperature.
You can also get Joy's crib sheets, which are made of the same super soft material.
Joy gave my baby comfort
and gave me peace of mind.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey, past, present, and future. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence, elevate creativity, and honor what matters most. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Maud Lily is your go-to for stylish and affordable fashion that fits your life. Whether you're looking for the perfect swimsuit for a beach day, a chic dress for a night out, or cozy tops for everyday wear, Maud Lily has it all. Their extensive collection of swimwear, including bikinis, tankinis, and one-pieces, always keeps you on trend, while their dresses and tops come in flattering styles for every occasion. Visit maudlily.com today.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. It's the first FDA-cleared birth control app. No hormones, no side effects, and 93% effective with typical use, and 98% effective with perfect use. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. Home. There's no place like it. Homes are filled with memories and emotions. OfferPad knows this is your home, not your house. That's why we do what we do. Every day, we aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We have got something great that's going to be coming up on July 7th. That's a Monday, July 7th. Mark it down. And then every day, Monday through Friday after that, TFN, not TGIF, but TFN, we're going to do breakfast free here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. I think we're going to have a different either food truck or restaurant, cafe, come in each day, provide breakfast from 9 to 10, only that 1 hour, and I'm going to buy your first mimosa or Bloody Mary to get you started. So a mimosa and maybe a breakfast burrito or some donuts or something like that. Get to watch some great live music. We'll have that for you. So that's starting on Monday, July 7th here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, live during my show, 9 to 10 o'clock. Get your friends together and go ahead and plan on coming on out, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but we kick it off Monday, July 7th. That's the date of that one. Pat Curry's going to be showing up here in just a minute. In fact, he's walking in the front door. We're going to check in with Pat, see what's happening with the government here. Big news with the property taxes. We'll talk to Pat about that. We're going to play a little music video for you. That is Dolly. 2 big reasons that Pat Curry is here. He came to see Dolly this morning, 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. I heard yesterday on the national news that Tom Cruise and Dolly Parton have been nominated for Oscars over the years, never won. So this coming, I think it's November, they're going to each be given a special Oscar for all of their movies and films. And it was talking about that movie and the song 9 to 5 and all that. So congratulations to Dolly.
Does Dolly get 2?
I think she gets 2, one for each hand. Pat Curry is here. I checked his hair. I pulled his cap off, and it's a little thinner, a little grayer. Last time you were live, you were headed down there to kick things off. Give us a report card.
You know, we had a great session. It's a lot. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of 7-day weeks and late nights and early mornings. And you know, we were able to pass most of the agenda that we were trying to pass, and we got the school funding done at a great level. I will tell you that, when you're campaigning for the first time, you say a lot of the things that you're going to do, and then you got to go do them. And
really,
yeah, if you actually are really going to go try to say what you do and do what you say.
Okay, all right. Here's the deal. It's not because of Dolly. It's those comments that Pat made about Brittany Griner a while ago.
No comments from Pat about Brittany Griner.
Woo, Lord. My goodness. All right. So we're talking about what's going on. You know, you get elected, you run. You say, man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you got to go do it. But the thing is, how many total reps are down there all with the same thing? They all want to go down there and get their stuff passed.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Honestly, a lot of them say they're going to do a lot of things, and then they don't.
That's what I mean, though. They all say they're going to go.
Right. But you said how many want to. I mean, I can just tell you, there's not a lot that, they really don't do as much as you think on average. I'm not knocking a lot of the state reps. There are some that really work their tails off and some that don't. You certainly figure out who's who pretty quick. And, I was very in tune with learning the processes, being involved in my committees. I was fortunate enough to be on the Doge committee, which Texas Doge is different than the federal Doge. But lucky to be on that committee, very lucky to be on transportation, get some things done. And I was concentrated on bringing things home for us and hitting a few of the priorities. I had several bills that I was carrying for constituents where they had brought me ideas, and, on the campaign trail, you learn so much about so many things that are going on and that I didn't even know were happening.
Right.
And I was able to get a few things going on there and get a couple of bills passed that really will make a difference for some of our direct constituents as well. So, again, I think it's say what you're going to do and do what you say. And we had a great time doing it, and I look forward to – I've announced that I'm going to run again for this position, and I think I can continue to move the needle for HD 56 in McLennan County.
All right, so just the other day, Governor Abbott, picture of him talking about property taxes. How many times when you were running for the did you have somebody say, help us with property taxes?
Every 10 to 15 seconds. And by the way, I think it myself more than I hear it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a problem for all of us. And
so what the governor is talking? What does it mean to the everyday person here in Central Texas?
So first and foremost, I'm going to start with business. So we passed a law. There's really 3 major things on property tax. One is we passed a law that said that you can get now an exemption as a business. Instead of $2,500 as an exemption, you get a $100,000 exemption.
Wow!
And that is actually puts $5,000 of tax money back into every small business's pocket. just about throughout the state. That's a big deal.
That's big.
Just get the money back into the system without it being and again, we're paying for that. And remember, everything that we do from a state level, we have to try to make up at the local level with the spending that they have, and then we try to limit their spending based upon that.
Right.
So second big piece is we raise the property tax exemption for 65 and older to $200,000 from $100,000. So huge exemption, which pretty much on average will take them out of paying property taxes. So that's one big step. And then for those that are under 65, we raise the homestead exemption by $40,000 to $140,000.
Right.
And so those all totaled up are, and then there's one other piece. It's called compression, and it's really difficult for people to understand how compression works, but we're able to compress the tax rates down,
right,
and put up enough money to do it. So that basically takes 6.6 cents off of your local tax rate, which is the sum total of those three is $51 billion of tax relief, property tax relief. Now, it's not enough. I mean, it's all we could do, but
Right.
it's not enough.
Right.
And that's the issue is we squeezed every penny we could out of it, but man, you got to be careful with that too, because if you have a downturn, or if the price of oil stays too low for a while and Texas doesn't continue to make the money that it makes and have the surplus that it has, you got to deal with that. So it's a big deal.
All right. The other big thing that's been in the news lately is this whole THC. What's going on with that? What's the deal?
Okay, so the House, first off, the THC situation is a result of the Farm Act of 2018. So the federal government passed the Farm Act in 2018, which allowed hemp products to be made, and one of the hemp derivatives is a cannabinoid called Delta 8. And so they're able to extract a low dosage cannabinoid out of that called Delta 8. Well, then they figured out how they could turn Delta 8 into Delta 9, which is THC. And they cook it with chemicals actually, and get it into a THC form. And in the Farm Act, they said you have to limit it to 0.3%. So I'm getting a little bit in the weeds here, but it was by dry weight. Well, what they're doing is able to create drinks and things from hemp that are recreating pot and THC, and in high dosage levels. So some of these things go up to 10, 12, 20 milligrams, which are big dosage levels, whether it's gummies or the drinks or what have you.
Right.
And so there's really there's no regulation on it. So the Senate wanted to pass a ban, just a total ban on all of it, which hurts industries and hurts all kinds of things. The House came up and worked their tails off through the State Affairs Committee, and Ken King, I give him a lot of credit for how hard all these people worked on this, and came up with a way to regulate it and still keep it alive. And now, at all the while protecting the Teacup program, which allows for medical use and people with cancer and veterans and PTSD and so on and so forth.
Sure.
So that did a really good job of it. We passed it through the House. We sent it to the Senate. Late in the session, the Senate sent it back, gutted the bill, and said ban all THC, and that's what we're giving you to vote on. And we had no choice but to vote on it. So I don't know what the governor's going to do with it. He's got a few more days. Sunday night at midnight is the veto deadline.
Oh, okay.
He's got a few more days to deal with it, and my guess is that if he vetoes it, he's going to send it back to us and say, hey, regulate it, and come up with a way to regulate it and deal with it.
Sure. All right. There, you heard it right there. Pat Curry live in the studio, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill on a hump day morning. You know what? 2 weeks ago, we didn't have you on because it was your birthday.
That's right.
Did you do anything special for your birthday?
I did. The session ended on June 2nd. My birthday was June 3rd, and I left town as fast as I could after working late nights and just tired as I could be, and spent a week on vacation with my wife, and just got away and took 3 or 4 days just to recover from the session. I had no idea.
You go to Moshim?
I went a little further than Moshim.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And had to try to get close to some water somewhere, and some place that I didn't have to wear a suit.
And then last week you were in an airplane. We tried to get you on. You were in an airplane, I think, flying somewhere.
I was flying back.
Oh, there. That's what it was. All right. Pat Curry, my guest this morning. A little bit later on, Patrick Shade is going to be here. It's the Pat Show this morning.
I like it.
We'll take a short break. We'll come back and have more live at the backyard.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Pat Curry in from Austin. I hate to do this to you, but when do you go back for the next big sessions and all that?
Well, first
I hate to rush it.
Well, I think it's going to get rushed anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm guessing we'll have a special session. The governor seems to like to call those, and he'll add some items in. It depends on what he vetoes again or what happens. But I imagine we'll have another one or two special sessions which will come up. And then the next session is actually starts in January 2027. So we will have an election between now and then.
Oh, okay. So you do have a little time for that.
Yeah. So we'll work in the interim and work on our committees and working on transportation, working on Doge and all the stuff that we open the Pandora's boxes on. Now we get to work on.
Got it. You were talking a little bit earlier about schools.
Yeah.
And I know you're very, very much working hard on that. And there was a lot of different things going on. What ended up, you said earlier you passed some things?
Yeah, so we passed a $8.5 billion package, or basically increase for the schools. Sorry, the whole package is $93 billion that goes to school. $8.5 billion increase. That's a huge deal, biggest that's ever been done. And the way the Senate structured it was able to finance and set the financing up or the money up to where it's siloed. So it specifically has to be spent on teacher raises. It has to be spent on special ed programs. It has to be spent on CTE, which was continuing technical education, workforce development items. I mean, there's incentives for them to do that, but there's also some required spending. It leaves money in there for raises for all the support employees and administration. It leaves money in there for fixed expenses that have gone up with inflation. That's not attendance based, but it's more enrollment based, which is what the schools wanted. So I have to tell you, it meant a lot more, millions and millions of dollars to the Waco schools and the Midway and all of our school districts in our district, and I think it's truly changing money. I mean, that we put a incentive program in for teachers now. They can earn up to $36,000 in bonuses per year. And by the way, these teacher pay raises are annual. Every year they're required annual raises, up to $8,000 a year in raises per teacher. Big deal.
Yeah, you know, for years and years and years, Jim and I said there's three things that jobs that are underpaid: our military, our law enforcement, and our teachers.
Right.
So this is a great move. Yeah, who we need the most.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, that's great. All right. I know mental health is very important to you and to our government in the state of Texas.
Well, when I think of mental health, I think of you. I mean, just over the years, having known you, I thought, you know,
he's mental. Yeah, that Zach guy, he's mental.
So we definitely need to make sure we have help for you. But
thank you.
With the DePaul Center shutting down, actually during my campaign in the very beginning, it became top of mind because the only mental health facility we have really is the jail, and that's a problem. And so we are the center of a big 6-county district, and so my goal this session was to bring more money back to be able to handle our situation, go 24/7 on our diversion center, which helps keep people off the streets and out of jail, but still help them solve their problems. And so luckily we were able to work really hard through the budgeting system and everything else and bring back $6.5 million a year for that, which is a big increase, over 50% increase to what we had.
Wow.
And now we have a plan to put a bigger plan in place for next session to try to build another mental health facility here and get the state's help doing it. So really excited about that. And I know it's not necessarily a Republican subject, but it is a McLennan County HD 56 subject. And you can bet I'm going to fight for it from now on.
You think you could name it the Zach Owen facility?
Well, I think in your case, we probably ought to name it the Owen Zach, just because sometimes you can be a little backwards. That's that fair?
Thank you. Or the Jim and Zach. It was always Zach and Jim for so many years. Jim and Zach.
But Jim wasn't near as crazy as you.
Well, that's true. Hey, I know you said something about you got to run for re-election, and when does that kind of all kick off?
Well, I've kind of kicked it off, honestly. I mean, I wanted everybody to know I am running, and the filing deadline is December 14th, so it pushes out a little ways, and then next March is the primary, and the following November will be the election, and so we'll be working real hard between now and then to get around and shake everybody's hand and talk to everybody and continue to let them know that we're going to try to move the needle for HD 56 in McLennan County and the whole area. So.
Here's my question. Mrs. Curry, did you know he's going to run for? Is she backing this?
100%.
All right.
I have an angel for a wife, I will tell you. But yes, 100%.
I know you do. I know you do. Pat, thank you so much for taking the time. Thanks for calling in every Wednesday. We're going to keep that up. We love talking to you on Wednesdays. Appreciate that. Thanks for what you do for McLennan County and for Waco. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll keep up McLennan County updated. And appreciate you having us on the show. Thank you very much.
Pat Curry. This morning, we're going to take a short break, come back. We'll have live music live at the backyard. Stick around.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better, you sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
BosleyMD.com.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Hi, my name's Erica and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand & Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Big thanks to Pat Curry for coming in today here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Time to switch it all over to some live music. You know, we do this Monday through Friday in the 9 o'clock hour, and very lucky to have a father-son this morning. I got Patrick Shade and I got Jett with 2 T's, right? There you go. Jett Shade here on the stage. Guys, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
I love it. I like this story. You said, Jett, you go where to school? Robinson. And Patrick, you're?
A guidance counselor at La Vega High School.
Oh, is there any kind of rivalry there at all? Father-son rivalry?
He's in basketball, so yeah, for me, football, basketball, yes.
And I noticed one thing. You guys are tall. How tall are y'all?
I'm 6'7". He's 6'4", yeah.
And how old are you, Jett? 17. My gosh.
About to be a senior, yeah.
Whew. Lord. You guys probably spend a fortune on feeding him, don't you, Patrick?
Pretty much. He's got a job at Schlotsky's, so that takes care of some of that, yeah.
Well, it's great to see you guys and see a family doing music together. First of all, Patrick, tell me about you, where you're from originally and about your family, and how the heck did you decide to get into music?
So I'm a native Texan, Luling, Texas. Went to Sam Houston State, was a little bit lost in life. So funny, I'm a guidance counselor now. But kind of tried to find myself in DFW area, and that didn't really happen. So moved here to get into education. All my family relocated here. So been here the last 21 years, and I was an art teacher to start out with.
Really?
Junior high art teacher, 6th through 8th grade. And junior high art will kind of suck the passion right out of you. So it really turned more into music and songwriting for a creative outlet, and at the same time moved on to be a guidance counselor, school counselor, trying to guide the youth of Belle Meade, then come home to Robinson and try to guide these guys as well, and myself still, because it's a never-ending process,
Yeah.
But yeah, so guidance counselor, it's all cool and well until maybe George Strait picks up one of these songs or something, and then hey, it's all over with. But that's my goal. I'm more of a songwriter singer, I would say.
Right.
More of a songwriter than a singer.
At what age did you figure that out? That hey, I want to play guitar, I want to sing, I want to write songs.
So I was always in band in high school and everything like that. And right before I graduated, I started picking up guitar, and I really got into country music. And I wanted to be Tracy Lawrence, even growing the little mullet out here.
I'm going to tell you, and I've said this to him a couple of times, there's nobody in country music that sings a waltz like Tracy Lawrence.
I got one I'm going to play here. So
Ooh,
if he's
like
listening,
that.
if you got a connection, please give some stuff. That's what my goal is. I want to hear somebody sing my stuff. I'm not the best singer, but I love to get up here and try my best. And now it's passed on to Jett, which is awesome. He's got his own band, and sometimes he'll make way for Dad to join in.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
And Jett, what's the name of your band? Nice. And you guys are new, or you been around a while, or?
We've been around since January. We're just about to release our music, hopefully in August, about a single dropping until every month till the end of this year. So we're really looking forward to where that takes us.
Nice. So right now we're going to go ahead and put a stamp on it. You're going to be here probably the end of July, maybe 1st of August to sing for us, bring the whole band out here.
Sounds like a plan.
I love it.
He writes his own stuff now, so he doesn't use old Dad's stuff, but I'm trying. I'm working on it.
So
He's
Dad
really good.
Wanted to be Tracy Lawrence. Growing up, who'd you think, man, I like their music, I want to be like them?
Well, I'm a guitar player at heart, like an electric guitar player. Brad Paisley has always kind of been my favorite guy. I really like his songs and his music, and he can just sing about anything and everything. So Brad Paisley's always kind of been my favorite, but our band leads more towards like country rock and all that. So the Red Dirt guys are awesome too. Namely Stoney LaRue, like he's probably our favorite.
Yeah. Brad Paisley, amazing musician. Yes. Amazing. I've told this story, and I'll share it again. But many years ago, when Arista Records signed Brad Paisley and nobody knew who the heck he was, I was going to Nashville to a convention, disc jockey convention, and Arista put on a party at the golf course at Opryland, and in the clubhouse, and the deal, all their singers were there, their stars were there, and afterwards, you got to meet all the stars. Afterwards, they did a special thing in one of the hotel rooms for Brad Paisley because nobody knew him. They're going to try to get his name out. And I got invited up there. Say hi to Brad Paisley, blah, blah, blah. And this guy goes, hey, Brad, show him that thing you do with the guitar. And he gets out I guess it was a 12-string guitar. And he played Dixie on the bottom strings at the same time he played Yankee Doodle on the top strings at the same time. And we're all sitting there going, couldn't believe it. Masterful guitar player.
And he can write songs and sing. It's just not fair to have that much talent.
And he married a beautiful, hot girl.
True that. I think that's why Jett picked up guitar.
All right, let's stop chit-chat. Let's get into some music. What are you going to do for us first?
So, like I said, I love 90s country and Tracy Lawrence. So I love the whole how they do a play on words and very clever writing. So this is my first one called Coming to My Senses. I try to do kind of a catchy type cliche play on things. Are we ready? Tried to tell me so many times not to take things for granted like I do. I wouldn't hear you, despite all the warning signs. Now all those empty threats are coming true. She said one day you're gonna wake up and see, with today's the day, now I know what you mean. 'Cause I can still feel you, the empty bed beside me, I can only touch you in my mind. I can just hear your lips whispering I love you. I can still smell the sweet perfume you left behind. I can see chances that I wasted. I want you back so bad that I can taste it. My only hope that you know how much I miss us. Guess you could say, coming to my senses. Would you forgive me if I told you so? You could hear how much you mean to me. If I got your back, never let you go, touch you how you need to be. I wish that you'd forgive me, only if you could. I could see us last forever if you would. I can still feel you, the empty bed beside me. I can only touch you in my mind. I can just hear your lips whispering I love you. I can still smell the sweet perfume you left behind. I can see chances that I wasted. I want you back so bad that I can taste it. My only hope that you know how much I miss us. Guess you could say, coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Well, thank you.
I like it. You know, Pat got away without telling the bad joke of the day. That's kind of how we end things when the guest tells a joke. But we missed it. So I think we missed it on purpose so you guys could laugh at the joke, okay?
Oh, man, I don't want to be a joke, man.
You've got to laugh, whether it's good or bad, all right? And there's a reason we call it the bad joke of the day. Here we go. Are you ready? What kind of music do balloons hate? Pop music.
Helium. Helium.
I like that. I love it. All right, Patrick Shade, Jett Shade is here. Now, I got to know, Patrick, you got a great name, but I got to skip over, go to Jett. Jett, how'd you get your name? How did the mom and dad pick that out for you?
That was all him.
I met some little kid, some family was out playing around the pool, and his name was Jett, and I was like, oh, man, Jett Shade, that sounds cool. That sounds fast.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much fast, but yeah, it's cool, for sure.
I love it. And middle name?
Riker. Jett Riker Shade. J-R-S.
I like it. That goes
it's kind of
really...
like, if we have a girl, she names him. If we have a boy, I get to name him. So I win this time.
I think that's a great show name. It rolls off the tongue good. That one right there. All right, so Jett, when that day and time comes, which I know Dad doesn't want that to happen soon, but when that day comes that you're going to have a son, you're thinking in your mind, I'm going to name him Rocket?
I don't know about all that now.
Old Rocket, Jett and Rocket. I like that. Remember this, like 10 years from now or maybe longer, say, old Zach Owen on the show said, name you Rocket, and that's why I did that. It's a great story.
I'm not sure if he'll be around Robinson by then. Maybe. That would be a cool
All right,
Robinson Rocket.
Here's the thing, guys. You talked about Tracy Lawrence. Well, this is the time of the morning when we talk about mostly old country, things that happen on today's date in country music history. See if you remember any of these names or any of the songs. Jett won't, but you might, Patrick. 1955, Farron Young, his rockabilly-influenced single, Live Fast, Love Hard, and Die Young. Remember that one? I want to live fast, hard. I played it many times. Anyway, it was a great up-tempo, fast song. Went to number 1 on the country charts. In June of 1966, on this date, Sonny James landed his ballad called Take Good Care of Her. Went to number 1 on the country charts. 1969, Glenn Campbell, his album Galveston, hit the number 1 position and stayed on top of the country chart for 11 consecutive weeks. 1977, Kenny Rogers achieved number 1 in the UK for his single Lucille.
Say lady, yeah.
1983, the Grand Ole Opry held a full evening show as part of the regular weekly schedule in Nashville, featuring artists such as Craig Morgan, Bill Anderson, Carly Pearce. So they added an evening show onto it back in 1983. And there you go. A few things that happened on this date in country music history. We'll have Jett, we'll have Patrick come back and sing some more. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, We decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Talking to you about my sponsor, Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. They've got employee pricing going on right now. You're going to pay the price that the employees pay. Over 100 employees over there, and they love that employee pricing. So you get to take advantage of that right now at Allen Samuels. Let me give you an example of one particular model they've got for you. 2025 Ram 1500. It is a Laramie crew cab. Your choice. You either get 1.9% financing, which is incredible in these days. That's for 72 months. Or you can take $12,000 off of it and 3.9%. Or you can just take $16,000 off of it. It's amazing deals going on right now at Allen Samuels. Trade in, they want them. They want to add to their great selection over there. Come by, let's be friends at Allen Samuels, Highway 6, Highway 84. I got Patrick and I got Jett here, and they're doing a great job. What do you got for us this time?
So this is a little newer, kind of trying to be a little bit more current. Kind of a bro country effort, you might call it a little bit. It's called Hottest Summer Ever because, well, we're in June right now, and you're sweating as soon as you walk outside. So that's what this one's called, Hottest Summer Ever.
All right.
This June's not like any other we've had before now. Can't step outside without sweat just pouring down. This AC's nice, but it feels like cabin fever is setting in for me. So I'm taking a break from the inside, dealing with it how I can. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to say it, cause we all can feel it. It's hotter than hell out here. It's summertime and it's just fine to sit back and have a beer with some friends. Yeah, there's not much else that we can do. Strip off some clothes, enjoy the views, and to find refreshment here with the beer and the water. Let's make this summer's record-breaking hell of a heat even hotter, hotter, hottest summer ever. Even hotter, hotter, hottest summer ever. Yeah, everyone's trying to escape the summer heat, but I'm trying to feel it more. Yeah, I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but listen to me, because I found the cure for these temperatures. So come on over, sit next to me, and we'll have a frosty beer or two, and we'll see just where this party goes, cause it's heating up in here with you. Yeah, there's no need to say it, cause we all can feel it. It's hotter than hell out here. It's summertime and it's just fine. Sit back and have a beer with some friends. Yeah, there's not much else that we can do. Strip off some clothes, enjoy the views, and to find refreshment here with the beer and the water. Let's make this summer's record-breaking hell of a heat even hotter, hotter, hottest summer ever. Even hotter, hotter, hottest summer ever.
In the days of you writing songs, is there ever been that one song that you just thought, what do I call it?
Usually I start with a title.
You start with the title.
Yeah, because I'll come up with some, like the 90s, some catchy title.
Yeah.
Like, I can't drink like I used to.
What's the goofiest title you think you've ever come up with?
So, it's a really goofy title, but it's a very serious song. It's called Between Iraq and a Hard Place. What do you think I did with that one? Between Iraq and a Hard Place.
Yeah.
So with that one, guy, you know, he's supposed to get married. He gets called off to war. So he's in a situation between Iraq and a hard place. And then they're expecting their second child, and he gets called off to war between Iraq and a hard place. So I don't know. Just try to be very, very clever like that.
Wow.
That one's on YouTube. So
that is so. When did you write that one?
That's been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But hopefully somebody will pick it up.
Yeah, crazy title, but I'm sure, like you said, it's. I remember a song that I used to play. Golly, I was in Abilene working in radio, so it had to have been, you know, probably 1986. And there was a song that came out, didn't do real well nationwide, but we played the heck out of it, and it was called "Don't Give Candy to a Stranger." And you know, you're thinking, okay, don't give candy. What kind? And it was about a guy that divorces his wife. She gets married immediately, and they have a little girl named Candy. And he was saying, don't give candy to a stranger. You know, it just really, like you said, a very unusual title, but really neat song. Very touching song.
That's what I try to do, yeah. Almost borderline corny. Like,
yeah.
Just the Tracy Lawrence, like My Second Home and that sort of
Yeah.
Clever and catchy.
Yeah.
Don't take the girl. I mean, that was so creative.
Or like even Brad Paisley, he's got some crazy titles that are turned out to be, you know, beautiful songs.
And he's excellent.
Wow. All right, when is your birthday, Patrick?
December 2nd.
And yours, Jett?
October 13th.
All right, so still a little ways off for you guys. Here's some people, celebrities that were born on this date in history. I want to wish them happy birthday. 1942. One of the most famous musicians of all time was born in 42. Paul McCartney of the Beatles was born on this date. 1942, Roger Ebert, American film critic, was born. 1951, Isabella Rossellini was born, who's an actress. 1976, Blake Shelton was born. 1976. 1980, Antonio Gates, NFL Hall of Famer, was born. Jimmy Allen, country music singer, was born on this date in 1985. Let's go and check out some local birthdays now and see who's celebrating a birthday. And I got to push this button and that button. And we're going to kick it off with Bambi SQ. Bambi is the general manager at Alan Samuels House of Travel, my friend, and she puts together the Zach and Jim Travel Club trips. But today is her birthday. Bambi, happy birthday to you. Have a great day. And I know she watches the show too. Joe Dan Reed, my coworker at Weichert Realtors over there, one of my fellow real estate agents. Joe Dan Reed having a birthday. Chris Grigsby, happy birthday. Friend of mine, Lee Stroud, happy birthday. Michael Hicks. And I got to tell you, Michael and I went to high school together up in Haltom City. And not long after getting out of high school many years ago, Michael met a young lady and moved off to the great nation of Australia. And he loves it over there. Loves it. So he's over in Australia. He may be watching right now. Happy birthday, Michael. Jeff Atwell, Joe Davila, McNeil Jack, Chris Topher, Melissa Connor, Ryan Richardson, Chesney, looky here, Chesney having a birthday, Gerard, Rebecca Woods, happy birthday. That's it. Have a great day. It's your day. Happy birthday to you. How about another song, guys?
How about it?
What do you want to do this time?
So this is the waltz, one of the waltzes
the
that I've
waltz.
written, and it's kind of a Mexican influence waltz.
Yeah.
I had a trumpet player on this one, this recording, and so I'm going to have to improvise a little bit on that. But it's called "I Know the Feeling."
All right.
Are you ready? When you first meet a girl and you know that there's more to this meeting. Butterflies when she's around, I know the feeling. When she's giving you signs that she's liking the vibes that you're dealing. I'm remembering all of those times, I know the feeling. You take her out for a night on the town, you're in sync with her heart steps and mine. You both are knowing just where this is going, a partner and friend for life. After some time when the newness is gone and you're reeling, she says she isn't being loved, I know the feeling. When arguing is the only word said and she's leaving, you're at a loss what to do, I know the feeling. After some time now apart for a while, you're alone, she's lonely too. She says she wants to start over again, that's exactly what I want to do. When forgiveness takes place and finally there's been some healing, she says she's done some things wrong, I know the feeling. When the love and the trust are restored back so much we can see, she lets me back in her arms, I know the feeling. When I love her so much that I can't live without her, believe me, I promise to work on this love, so I know the feeling. And my biggest hope is she'll know the feeling.
Woo!
Thank you.
Now, here's my question. First of all, I got to get Kevin to quit stepping on my feet when we waltz. I got to do that. He just always wants to lead.
We're doing good. You lead well. Yeah.
The other thing is, how many years of studying did it take you to learn to play the mouth trumpet?
Man, I kind of came up with that on the spot because I can do a little.
I love it.
Crazy.
I think it's great. So, have you ever done that song and actually somebody did the trumpet?
Yeah, he's got a friend, Tyler Hill, in
does
Robinson.
It? Oh, that's great.
We need to do another recording of it, but I'm really proud of that one.
Hey, I got some folks that are watching right now, and I got to mention something here. Let me find my... here we go. Bobby Jones is watching. Daryl Viator is watching. Susan Hughes. And Mark McAllister says, Patrick writes great songs.
Well, thanks, man.
There you go.
We did a thing with him a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, right here called Mics with Benefits. So if any songwriters are out there, that's coming up next week, I believe, on Wednesday night. Really cool deal, and I think they're launching a podcast and stuff. So
oh, wow.
Pretty neat. There's a lot going on with music around here. It's really a neat time.
That's neat.
Waco, yeah.
All right. We got Patrick. We got Jett. We're going to get some more music, so just stick around a few minutes. We're going to check in with Scotty over at Sports here in just a bit, but right now, I want to talk to you about my friends at Mike's Car Care Center, located over on Sanger Avenue. You need a brake job, you need a tune-up, maybe you need an oil change, whatever it might be. Trust my friends at Mike's Car Care Center. You know, it's an easy-to-remember phone number, 732-1202, 732-1202, Mike's Car Care Center, quality service, highly skilled technicians. That's a key right there. Sanger Avenue. Call them up today. Mike's Car Care. Tell them you heard about it here on the Zach Owens Show. We'll check in with Scotty coming up. But first of all, how about another song? We love live music in the 9 o'clock hour, guys.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. I love beachy country, like Kenny Chesney stuff. So, of course, because I want to be on the beach, you know. I just went on the Guadalupe here not quite a week ago. So I just love the water and the beach, and I'm dressed out beachy or whatever. So I write a lot of beachy country. So this one's called the Coastal Time.
Love it.
Living on Coastal Time. We're ready? There's not a watch on my arm or a clock on the wall round here. It's slower paced in an overall different way around here. As the sun paints the sky on the sea, it's becoming clearer to me that I'm right where I need to be. For a while indefinitely, I'm doing fine now that I'm on coastal time. There's not a care in the world. Well, I'm here with the beaches, the sand and sunshine. I'm loving life down here on coastal time. It all disappears with the beer right here, cold Corona with the salt and the lime. Hey, I don't mind living on coastal time. Now I'm standing here, got my hand in the sand in this pole, not catching a thing, but that ain't even the goal. Losing myself in the sea, that's just what I need right now. So honestly, don't worry about me, I'm doing fine now that I'm on coastal time. There's not a care in the world. Well, I'm here with the beaches, the sand and sunshine. I'm loving life down here on coastal time. Nothing to choose except what do I use to catch a fish on this line. Yeah, I don't mind living on coastal time. I don't mind living on coastal time. Yeah, man, going to the beach here in a couple days. Florida. 20-year anniversary. Shout out to my wife, Laura.
Hey, nice.
We're
How many
take
years?
A trip without the kids. Been some time.
Yeah.
20 years, yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know, talking about coastal time and the big thing that's been in the news, I don't know if you guys watch TikTok, but if you're down, if you have a trip planned to Cancun, Playa, even it's now hit Florida, but it is the worst sargassum seaweed it's just taken over down in Mexico. It's a nasty red seaweed, and the beaches are covered with it, and it stinks. So hopefully it's the biggest ever in the history of Cancun right now. So hopefully you didn't have a vacation plan to Cancun right now.
Going to Florida this side, so
it may be gone by then. I think it's always June. Anyway, hopefully it gets gone. But what was crazy is it's actually showing up in Florida now over there. Talking about coastal time, I don't write songs, but sometimes I have thoughts in my mind about writing a song. And a long time ago, I thought of a song kind of like Coastal Time, and it's the guy's girlfriend has left to go to the coast, be with the friends, but he's back home on the farm having to do coastal hay. She's down doing Coastal Time while I'm here doing coastal hay. So I'm going to challenge you to write that one, okay?
Coastal hay. I got one called The Coast Ain't So Clear. Same idea. They're supposed to get married. She leaves him. He goes on the beach honeymoon vacation anyway by himself. The coast ain't so clear.
Yeah.
Drinking in this haze, trying to understand what happened.
Kind of the Dierks Bentley getting drunk on a plane because he's by himself.
Yes. I love all that stuff. So,
I love it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Come back. We'll check in with Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show, and then we'll be back with more music. Patrick and Jett Shade. Stick around here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turn Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us on our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The number one thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at Ulike, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ulike.com. Ulike. With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Man, yesterday was beautiful. Sunshine, got up in the 90s. Today, another sunshiny day. And the sun is shining on the Pete Sousa Show, and Scotty is standing by. Now, Scotty, should we go ahead and announce it now, the big news?
Let's go!
Scotty is going to be coming in on July 1st. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
July 1st. Not only is Scotty oozing of sports, but he is also a talented musician. Am I getting this right?
Well, it depends on your definition of talented, Zach, but excited to come play some songs, man. I'm really excited.
So I've got Scotty coming in, 9 o'clock hour. And Scotty, you're welcome to bring somebody with you. In fact, Kevin was a little upset this morning that I haven't asked him. So maybe Kevin could sit in the background and do something. He could play, what is it, the triangle? Ding, 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 ding.
Listen, Kevin would make us look twice as good if he just came and sat behind us. So that I would welcome that. No, so I've never pursued music as a career, Zach, but I've been writing songs since I was a little kid. And it's something I love. And the most aggressively I kind of did it was in college. And so I've got a buddy. Have you ever seen Phoenix Theory playing around town? I've heard of them, but no, I haven't seen them actually. So I've got a buddy who drums for Phoenix Theory, and he drums for a band in Austin called Vedra, and I've known him since we were like third grade. And he has been my go-to kind of like accompaniment anytime I get to play something like this. So he's going to come give us a little percussion.
Oh, nice!
Nice. Dude, I'm so thankful and pumped to come do it. We're going to have fun.
All right. Back when I was younger, I wrote one song that was a big hit. It was a B-side of a major hit with, I can't remember who sang it, but the song was "She Broke My Heart, So I Broke Her Jaw." Wait, there. Thank you. We're a little slow on the drum beat. There, thank you. All right, what's going on today? Pete Sousa Show. What's the talk of the town?
The comment. Oh, man. Hey, Pete's flying back from Philadelphia today. He went up there to visit his mom, but we're going to be talking about, Pete's going to talk with us about, first of all, Magic Johnson went on ESPN last week and had a kind of untraditional definition of what makes an NBA superstar. To Magic Johnson, he said it has nothing to do with how good you are at basketball.
Right.
But the question is, can you sell out an arena away from home? So he used, I think, Steph Curry and LeBron kind of as examples of, and I've done this, Zach. I bought tickets to go to a Houston Rockets game a couple years ago just to watch LeBron play.
Right.
And so he said, that's what makes you a superstar. So we're going to discuss that. I think that's kind of an interesting definition. And then we're going to talk a little Big 12 basketball today. The schedule came out last week. They're getting kind of creative in how they're doing conference schedules now that the league is so big you can't play everybody twice. So we're going to talk about some Big 12 basketball, and that's going to do it for us today.
Back in the old days, and I'm talking old days, that's the way the Cowboys were. They would say, everybody wanted to see the Dallas Cowboys, whether you loved them or hated them. When they came to your town, you wanted to see the Cowboys, and they'd sell it out.
And you know what, Zach? Here's the reality: is some people might hear you say that and think, "Oh, those were the days. The Cowboys aren't like that anymore." But this is the truth, Zach. Every single season, even if the Cowboys are a 6-win team, they usually have 3 or 4 of the 10 most viewed games on television.
Wow.
Every year. And it is kind of, it's almost kind of that, the best parallel is probably like the New York Yankees, right? Of like, yeah, you may love them, or likely a lot of Americans hate them and hate how often they're covered on ESPN or big networks. But you tune in because it's the number one story in the sport. Even in, again, the Cowboys haven't won that Super Bowl since what? Was that 96? Was the last one, right?
I think 1952, I believe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
only reason I watch the Cowboys are the cheerleaders. Woo!
That does not surprise me, Zach. I'm not surprised in the least.
That's how I met my current girlfriend.
She's a Cowboys cheerleader?
No, she was with me watching the Cowboy cheerleaders one time.
I was going to say, wow, buddy, that's pretty good.
Oh, well, anyway, no, that was all right. Hey, have a great show. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, brother.
And we look forward to July 1st, Scotty Swingler right here on stage.
Woohoo! Let's go.
All right. We're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. The Singing Sportsman. I like that. He's going to be on stage July 1st here. All right, let's get back to some music. We got Patrick, we got Jett, and they're going to do some songs for us. Jett's just Patrick? We're going solo on this one right here. All right, what do you got for us, Patrick?
So I'd be remiss if I didn't do one for Father God. This is a Christian effort called Digging for Diamonds.
I like it. Let's do it.
You've been standing there in the middle of a field that's been known to be a diamond mine. Someone last week found a big one here for real. It was said to be worth a pretty dime. So the question is, how can you find one as well? Get your tools together, start looking for yourself, keep digging for diamonds. May not see one today, keep looking down, digging round, learning and having faith. One thing's for sure, you'll get nowhere without putting in the time. Digging for diamonds, eventually something's gonna shine. It's no different than our relationship with God. You can't just stand there with your arms out open wide. Sometimes you got to get dirty to get clean. So when you're looking that you really start to find. So the question is, how can I find him as well? Get your tools together, start looking for yourself, keep digging for diamonds. May not see one today, keep looking down, digging round, learning and having faith. One thing's for sure, you'll get nowhere without putting in the time. Digging for diamonds, eventually something's gonna shine. Something's gonna shine. That hardened rock around you needs to be broken up. When you're exposed, you come to know you're a diamond in the rough. Keep digging for diamonds. You may not see one today. Keep looking down, digging round, learning and having faith. One thing's for sure, you'll get nowhere without putting in the time. Digging for diamonds, eventually you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine.
I like it. Patrick Shade, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Hey, before we head out, I got to tell you about Jack of All Trades Employment Services. You're looking for full-time, part-time, or temporary work. Well, my friend over there, Helen Underwood and the staff are going to put you to work. Maybe you own a business and you need employees. Well, by golly, we're going to put you in touch with Helen. They're open Monday through Saturday on Franklin Avenue, putting people to work. You know, they're saying if you need a JOB, call JOAT, Jack of All Trades, 754-7997, 754-7997. Quick reminder, Saturday night, this coming Saturday night, it is Wolfstock here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Saturday is Wolfstock. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time out here. Musicians having a good time. Big air guitar competition. Wolfstock, Saturday night at the Backyard. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Tomorrow morning, my buddy Brian Brown's going to stop by. Going to hang out with me. And Corey Dodson, I want to make sure I got that last name right. Corey Dodson is going to be our musician tomorrow. So make sure that you come back to us on YouTube for the Throwback Thursday show. All right, miss you, Jim. Jett, Patrick, thank you so much, man. I couldn't ask. Originally, I thought I was going to get one of you, and I got a double dose. I love it, but I appreciate you coming in.
Well, thank you so much. Man, it's always a pleasure.
And I look forward to having you guys back, your band, come be on. Yeah. I love it. All right, let's close it out. What do you got for us?
It's another beachy one, kind of the Calypso vibe called I'm There From Here. Sit right here at this desk in this chair. It's a sunny day, but I gotta stay inside. I'd love to be somewhere on the beach. Yeah, I'm present in body, I'm not here in mind. 'Cause I'm there on the coast, and I sure have a toast to all the senoritas while I'm sipping margaritas and some cold Tecate beer. Yeah, there's nothing better than nice sunny weather and the smell of the coconut all while I leathering up in a lounge chair beneath the waves and sand somewhere. Yeah, I'm there from here. Well, I'm stuck, it's the truth, but I'm dreaming of you. In a teeny string bikini, that's how I want it to be. Why don't me and you call in a sick day or two? Instead of wishing we could make this vision become reality. 'Cause I'm there on the coast, yeah, sure, make a toast to my senorita while we're sipping margaritas and some cold Tecate beers. Yeah, there's nothing better than nice sunny weather and the smell of a coconut all while I leather you up in a lounge chair beneath the waves and sand somewhere. Yeah, I'm there from here. Yeah, I'm there from here.